In this video, we're gonna take a really close look at one of the most powerful and heartbreaking moments ever created by Pixar. It's that intense scene in Toy Story 3 where all the toys face what feels like certain death. They're trapped in the incinerator, and they come to terms with the fact that this could be the end for them. When this movie came out, a lot of people had grown really attached to these toys. We'd spent so much time following their journey through the earlier films. We saw them get lost and found over and over again, and faced so many challenges together. They weren't just toys anymore, they felt like real characters we cared about deeply. Right from the beginning of Toy Story 3, you can feel this strong atmosphere of change hanging in the air. Andy, the boy who loved and played with these toys, is all grown up now and ready to head off to college. That means all those toys that used to be the center of his world are suddenly forgotten. They go from being treasured friends to things that are being left behind. That feeling of being abandoned, of no longer having a purpose, becomes the emotional heart of the whole movie. When the toys get taken to Sunnyside Daycare, everything seems different at the beginning. Sunnyside looks like the perfect place where the toys will be played with and loved by lots of kids. It almost feels like hope for them. But very soon, we realize it's not the safe fun place it seemed to be on the surface. Instead, it turns into a prison run by Lotso. Suddenly, the toys are trapped in a completely new kind of nightmare, one that tests them in ways they never imagined. After all the betrayal, separation, and fighting to survive throughout the story, we finally reach the emotional high point of the film, the garbage dump sequence. This is when the toys have just managed to escape from Sunnyside, which was itself a terrible place, and suddenly they find themselves on a conveyor belt that leads straight into a giant trash incinerator. At first, it almost feels like just another one of the many dangerous adventures the toys have faced before. We've seen them get into tough spots and somehow come out of them, so it's natural at first to think they'll get through this one too. But as the scene unfolds, something changes. The mood shifts dramatically. Instead of feeling like just another obstacle, the incinerator scene becomes a moment full of overwhelming intensity and hopelessness. The toys try everything they can think of to escape their fate. They struggle, they resist, they fight against what seems like certain death. But slowly, one by one, they start realizing that no matter what they do, there's no way out this time. It becomes clear that escaping is pointless. This is the moment when everything breaks down emotionally. Instead of continuing to fight, the toys gradually give up their struggle. There's no yelling or panicking. They don't even speak about what's going to happen. Instead, they do something so simple but so powerful: they hold each other's hands. Just holding hands, silently waiting for the moment when they know they're going to die. It's a deeply emotional moment because it shows how close they are, and how much they care for each other, even when things seem completely hopeless. Woody, who is usually the one who never ever loses hope, always the leader and the one pulling everyone through tough times, he doesn't keep hope in this moment. He accepts the situation like everyone else. That's why this scene hits even harder. Seeing Woody give up hope, even for a moment, makes the feeling of despair and sadness much more powerful. The way this scene plays with your emotions is incredible. It pulls you in and makes you feel the weight of the situation just as much as the characters do. At that moment, the film could have ended with all the toys dying, which would have been the darkest, most heartbreaking ending Pixar had ever made. It truly felt like that was the ending we were about to see. But then, just when it seems absolutely hopeless, salvation arrives at the very last second. The alien toys, the ones you remember from the claw machine, show up and save everyone using a giant crane. That rescue feels like a huge relief, not only for the characters but for everyone watching. The toys escape what seemed totally inevitable: their destruction. Overall, the incinerator scene is more than just emotional. It's heartbreaking because it makes you believe that your favorite characters are about to meet their end, and yet Pixar pulls off this moment so perfectly that it leaves a lasting impact forever. It's a rare balance of making you feel deep sorrow but then giving you hope at the very last moment.